Hello. Hi everybody, I hope you're all doing well today. Hello Starly and hello West in the chat there. Yeah, so I haven't done this for a while. Just, you know, we're going to take things calmly, gently, try to figure this out again. Because it's been a while, and hello stars. Because yeah, as I say, it's been a while. We are going to be looking at the Discworld game. Hopefully, we can finish it. But you know, if it was left just to me trying to figure things out, this time it would just be like random clicking random items on everything I can find. Because I've looked over, you know, my previous video on it, my previous stream on it, and it's like, well, maybe I could do that. Oh no, I tried that. Maybe I could. Oh no, I tried that. There's one thing that I haven't tried, which I don't think I tried. I might have, but I didn't see it when I was, you know, looking through the video. So there's one thing that I might have tried, or might not have tried, which I'm going to have a go at first. But you know, I've been away for a while, haven't I? So there's probably a few things to cover. The first thing to really cover is thank you for everybody to keeping up with the subs. It's you know, I still see 3 subscribers on my dashboard thing. It's like, oh really? Wow, that's nice. Either you're doing it for me or you're doing it for West's emotes. Either way, it's you know, it's good. Thank you for keeping that up and such like that. And obviously thanks once again to West for these wonderful emotes and things that I have here. So another thing I just wanted to mention, this is kind of like all a bit out of order and stuff like that, but I'm not quite sure which order it should go in. But I wanted to point your attention to this. I've mentioned to people in my Discord about this, but Sentinel Proxima here, this YouTube channel, if you want to go and find it, has been playing through a game that was released, gosh, a while ago now. It's like 2010, 2011, somewhere around there, I think it was. But they've been playing through the levels from that game, and they've also been playing through levels from what would have been the follow-up game but didn't get sorted out, and is kind of like in a limbo state at the moment, apparently. And so I'll go and move this around because otherwise I'm not seeing myself on the screen and it's just being weird for me. But yeah, so these are the levels from that game, and this is the game right here. Let me actually go to here. I've probably shown this off before, but this is Repton the Lost Realms. If you watch like the first videos of my YouTube video, you'll hear me with a slightly different voice. Saying that I'm somebody else. Playing not this game, but earlier games in the series that came out in the 80s and such. But this one came out in the 2010s because all the people who grew up with it decided to put together a thing here. That's why it's released under Retro Software, the label there. And so, yeah, when they were putting this together, I've been looking back in my emails and I found out how this happened. I signed up to a forum just about BBC Micro Games and stuff, and when you signed up for it, they asked you, you know, can you prove you're a human? Send us an email proving you're human in some way. And so I said, hey, I've done these Repton videos on my channel, and you should be able to hear from that I'm human. And the person got back to me and started a long conversation thread saying that they were making this game, and since I was a big Repton fan, how was I like to actually do some testing on the levels of this game. And so yeah, I tested all the levels for this game before it came out. This is why I have this physical copy, because, you know, as a thanks for testing all the levels, they sent me a physical copy of it, which is good. It's actually a physical copy of it. I haven't actually verified this on a BBC Micro, but if you put this disc in one of these, you know, nice 5.5 inch floppies, which is actually floppy. You put one of these in, you put this into a BBC Micro, and you'll be able to play this game, as I said, which is being shown off here, and, you know, alongside it also being shown the follow-up, which, as I said, never actually managed to get released. May still do one day, I don't know. Sentinel Proximus here said that they'll explain some more about it, but it hasn't gone into depth about what the status of the project is at the moment. But yes, since I helped out with this and whatever, I designed some levels. They were going to be in the follow-up, are going to be in the follow-up, might be in the follow-up, I don't know. But actually, if you look at the YouTube channel, Sentinel Prox is playing those videos, or in the middle of playing those videos now. It got up to possibly one of my most devious levels recently. But yeah, so I'm all over the place, but this is the game which I only did testing on, but, you know, I have my name, my old name, my dead name in the release copy of a game as a tester. So yeah, this is a nice little booklet, all nicely done up. Has my name, BBC with all the bits goes around. Yeah, I mean, I could get one. We had one, obviously, from when I was a child that had modifications by my dad. It had a big hole drilled in the top so that you could put a fan on it to cool the thing down, because it was prone to overheating. And apparently the way my dad used to solve things was a bit of what they call percussive maintenance, by bashing the power supply, basically, or where the power supply would be underneath the plastic casing, just to reset it from a freeze, which is maybe why it froze in the first place, why it kept freezing. So that one was old. It was out in a shed. I think it got rained on, and yeah, couldn't use that. I did get another one later on. That one, I don't have it now. But yeah, I could get another one or whatever. You know, the problem with old technology is like with the Amiga that I've got, my Amiga, is that, you know, this is probably going to have its capacitors all redone, and, you know, there was, you know, the hard drive didn't work, and, you know, all that kind of thing. It's a lot of faff to keep a bit of retro kit working. And even if I bought one, it was working for a good many years. Eventually, it would probably have some problems, and it would depend if I had the time and, you know, brain expense to keep up with it. But thank you for having a look. But maybe it would be worth it one day to actually do that, since, you know, my whole YouTube channel is rooted in the BBC Micro and these Repton games. But yeah, as I said, I've got to have like a meme template thing, have this over on the other side, and me over here going like, my name is in an officially released game, and then in the next panel down it's like, but it's my dead name, kind of thing, you know. But yeah, I've done that, and, you know, hopefully when the oh gosh! Hopefully, when if this hopefully when or if the new my levels actually make it into the next one, I'll have my proper name. I'll you know, contributed levels to a game, and I'd have my actual proper name. I'll probably use like Katie Rosine, because that's the one that people would know. Secret, that's not my real name, but it kind of is, but it kind of isn't. That's as mysterious as I'm going to get with that. But yeah, so I'll probably have like Katie Rosine in the thing if it ever comes to be, and hopefully it does, because that'll be great. But thank you, Streamlabs. You're working. That's good to know. But yeah, so Central Proxima's kind of been working through the things here. I said there's the ones from the original release of the game, and then the ones which were going to be in the follow-up as well, and they've kind of been interspersed. And so they've got to my ones here now, which, as I said, this most recent level is very devious. I won't link the full video here because, you know, some people might be a bit, you know, sensitive to flashings and things like that. It's really a shame. If you want to do something with a low time limit in this game, you've got to put up with a lot of flashing. I'd really like to have that changed, but unfortunately... Unfortunately, it does have a lot of flashing in this particular level. Other levels, not so much flashing and whatever. It'd be nice to watch them, but yeah, this particular level is possibly one of my most devious levels. Unfortunately, because of the way that the program is programmed, it does have a lot of flashing. So, unfortunately, if you can watch that, cool, because I obviously put a lot of effort into it, and I think people like it, even though it is one of those kind of, oh gosh, it's one of these levels kind of levels, you know. But yes, Central Proxima was liked. My other levels that have here, all these Vivace screens here, and so all these Vivace ones, these are the ones that I made. I didn't call them Vivace. They were called that after the fact. Because to fit in with the other things, like we've got Andante, Adagio, Semplice, I think that was, Largo, and so on. Oh yes, Central Proxima also played some of my Repton 3 levels as well down here. So, I mean, it might not be your thing, but, you know, 10 or... maybe I've been looking at the emails. I said about 13 years ago, I put in some effort to make these levels, these particular Vivace levels, let's say here, and it would be good to if people just had a little look at it and supported Central Proxima here. So yeah, that is that. I'm sorry if there's a lot of waffle here, but you can imagine it's me, and I've been away for a little bit. So yeah. I also wanted to mention, you know, if I've got West, who's going to be the helpline here, but West, if you and I and everybody else get stuck, we could possibly, okay, I've got to actually flick over to the browser here. We could possibly ask the Bing AI. Or you can ask it any other questions you want. If you have a question you want to ask it, you know, and you don't have access to it yourself, then you can you can ask here, as long as it's nothing that I would get arrested for or such. Oh gosh. But hang on, let's go back to here. So. Yes, there's all that. So basically, yeah, a lot of stuff happened in a small amount of time. Earlier on in the year, a lot of stuff is still in the background, kind of being not resolved and stuff like that. But I won't get into it because I know some people won't want to hear about it and whatever. But anyhow, hopefully things are better now, and will resolve themselves nicely, and so I won't have to take any more breaks and such. But who knows? There's basically, yeah, stress, and we don't need to go into that. But yeah, so hopefully you're going to be able to carry on doing some streams. I mean, I don't have a set idea of what I'm going to be doing. Because obviously I want to finish this Discworld game, which we're hopefully going to be able to do today. But the other things are going to be slightly different. I've got some notes here I'm reading off, of course. There's some other games I want to play, so I'm going to be playing them. And other things might need to change slightly. But with this, I'm going to be trying to, you know, I said before that I was going to try to do one stream per week, and that didn't quite work out. But, you know, my aim is to do one stream a week. We'll see how it all pans out, but obviously I'll let people know in the Discord if and when things are going to happen and such. So yeah, there's a couple of games at least I'm excited to get into, which we can get to after we've done this. Not today. We're just going to try to do this today. But yeah, other streams, like with the Minecraft one, you probably realised I have trouble coming up with ideas for what to do with Minecraft on the streams and stuff like that. And I had a discussion with Starly, and we decided, like, let's give it a rest for a moment, and let's not do it unless I have a really good idea, and I don't have any really good ideas at the moment. But me and Starly and Weston and others are in a server together, and I'm working on something. If that comes along to a good showable state, then I might do like a little run through, either, you know, here on Twitch, or maybe do a video for my YouTube channel just to show what I've done and stuff like that, which might be nice. Is actually, you know, not me struggling to figure out what I'm going to do, and then also be entertaining and things like that. So yeah, definitely something I struggled with doing the Minecraft content. So as I said, it's on hold for a moment, but I've been looking at different ways to kind of still show you some things that I'm doing, but it's not going to be every week and stuff like that. And also, I was wanting to ask people how they felt about the Amiga Magazine streams, because my impression of it is, you know, it's kind of, it might be kind of not dull, but you know, it's kind of like, it's a very chill stream where we kind of like just, you know, looking through a magazine, pointing out some interesting things, reading out some interesting things, scrolling through. There's some silence and stuff like that. I mean, it might be a chill stream, it might be a not much is happening stream, and they might be similar or different or whatever. But really, I want to know is, like, how do people feel about how their streams are? Do people like those streams? Do people want to see them, or would they rather me condense the magazines into like smaller kind of packets, so like videos or stuff like that? So maybe like a 5-minute video going over, oh, this is a magazine that came out this month, whatever, this is what was in it, this is what caught my eye, and that kind of thing. So a little 5-minute, these were the games on the cover, these were the stuff you said before, but you like them. Okay, hang on, it's hiding behind things. You said before you like them, but they're a bit slow, maybe video would be better. Cool. Yeah, if anybody else wants to, you know, offer any opinions, you know, speak now or forever hold your peace and stuff like that. I think I enjoy doing, and that's a good reason to do them. You personally don't care too much about the magazines. Yeah, so if you know you're not going to watch them anyway, then it doesn't necessarily matter what you know, you don't care what I do with them, basically. So I might do them, I might try, because I've been kind of trying to put together, you know, because I don't really do, you know, video essay kind of things. So I'm trying to learn how to do something like that, but for the magazines, but like shorter, because, yeah, some of these video essays, it's like, you look at them and it's like, an hour long. Gosh, well, maybe not today. So hopefully it'll be like, you know, 5 at the extents, maybe 10 minutes, if I play the games a lot. You like them, but a condensed version could be good. Yeah, I think I'll try that then. I mean, obviously, if anybody else wants to mention in the chat here, if anybody wants to mention on the YouTube video for this, if anybody wants to pop into my Discord and say, hey, I have an opinion, please do so. But I think that's probably the way to take it. But as I said, I'm not used to doing content like that, so I'll have to figure out how to do it, how to present things properly and stuff like that, and it'll probably take, you know, iteration and stuff like that. I'm taking reels for Insta and Facebook, and short videos are harder but good. Cool. Yeah, I'm not thinking about the, you know, the shorts and things like that, because that's kind of, you know, basically get one topic in and you blast through it as fast as you can, really, and that kind of thing. I'm thinking, yeah, a nice pace to it, but not quite, you know, 2 hours of me scrolling through, going like, oh, look at this, and then scroll, ha, scroll. Hang on, let's read this. You know, there's a long form version and there's a short form version of like, this was in there, this caught my eye, they did this weird thing or whatever, and all that kind of thing. So yeah, I've got I'm working on it, but, you know, as I said, I'm repeating myself here. It'll come out when it comes out. 22 minutes. Is this to say, hey, you haven't got onto the game yet? Ah, dear. But yeah. So that is, I think, what. So yeah. Any other comments? So if you're around for the Twitch, you can put it in here. If you put it on the comments for the YouTube video, or just pop into the Discord and say, I'd like to have dinner at some point tonight. Oh dear. I'm sorry. Well, yeah. So with this, we can get on to the game. So talking about the game, I looked over the previous stream, as I kind of mentioned. I'm just reading out what I said here because I'm trying to get through things. I still don't have any idea what to do. I had a few thoughts, but it looks like I already tried them. There's one thing I haven't tried, and I'll try that first. There's so many items that we have. Oh, did I already... anyhow, there's so many items that we have and so many things to interact with that it's hard to know where to start. So many areas also seem empty. I think I've played this game or watched someone play it before, because I'm remembering a couple of things about it, and I think at this point it's good to say what I remember about it if my memories are correct. So I think you get the dragon's breath by meeting the dragon on top of a roof somewhere. I don't know which roof that is. I don't know when that is in the story. And I think there's something to do with L space and time travel. Yeah, we can get onto that. And obviously, I'm happy for people to give their guesses about what to do and such like that. If you know the answer, please don't say or hint towards it. The only person who's allowed to do any hints is West. West is the official helpline here. And West, obviously, please try to direct me, a step at a time, just to see if I can figure out the next steps. But if it's just too much, I'll say, hey, just what do we do here? But yeah, it's tried to be more like, this is the next step. See if you can figure it out from there. Unless it seems like you'll never get this, because you know the Discworld books too. You'll know as much as I know, I'm sure, about it. And obviously, if you forget something, you can ask Starly. But yeah, so that's the idea for doing this. And if it gets to a point where you actually do have to go and have food and stuff like that, let me know. We can carry this on some other time, and such like that. But yeah, so I want to go and look at my idea. Please tell me if the music is too loud or anything like that. So my idea, I think I need to be over here, and I have to remember what buttons to press for things. Think this is just the toy shop over here, isn't it? Yes, it's just a toy shop. Where's the barber? There's definitely something you have to do with the barber, I'm sure. I'm not quite sure if this person whether some of these things are just for flavour, so much of this could be just for flavour, couldn't it? Shop, which oh yeah shh.
The 10 sacred names of the Forbidden Dawn. I tell a lie, the 9 sacred names of the Forbidden Dawn.
Can I go in here? What did you say? Dang it.
And many shall be the number of his stridings. Full across the disc shall he stride, and those who gaze upon him shall say, look, it is Offler, and he strideth. From this day forth,
oh, come on, let me have a look.
Ask, Offler strideth, but does he stride for me?
Try again later, or earlier.
This is why I'm thinking time travel. As I said, I have a memory there's time travel involved. Oh gosh, where was the hairdressers? Does anybody remember where the hairdressers is? Oh, hang on. It looks like it might be here. Hang on. Don't I have a map? Well, it's kind of an overview map of the whole thing, but yes, here it is. I was thinking, because let me just actually get the book, just to remind everybody what it is that we... Oh, no, don't do that. Look at the book. So we got the imp, we got the staff, we got the metal container, which was a frying pan. we don't have the dragon's breath, and we don't have this, which is a magic coil, or
That doesn't work.
or
A spiral of never-failing induction.
a spiral of never-failing induction. So like a spring or coil or something like that.
A spiral
Yeah,
of never-failing
can I
induction.
leave? Thank you. So I'm thinking maybe hair roller. Can I yoink?
Leave that hair roller alone.
Okay, now I remember we were talking to the barber,
Oh, hello.
and they went into a
I suppose it's
daydream.
quite a sensuous sort of...
Yeah, shh, Wind. And then he's thinking of that, and then maybe I can yoink.
Leave that hair roller
Dang
alone.
it!
Leave that hair roller alone.
Hello there.
Now, skipping through things slightly. Can we do anything about this? Click on it. Okay, maybe. Yeah, so I'm guessing the spring is the hair roller. It's just... And Starly was talking before about the milkmaid might be the person who was in the psychiatrist's. And also, where was the broken drum? It just came up. Didn't it? Transition to milkmaid. Well, we can give it a go. Broken drum. Oh no, dragon's got to fly around. Here we go. Broken drum. So, as anybody who knows the Discworld series, the broken drum is so called because there is this broken drum. Sometimes it is known as the mended drum because the drum gets mended.
That doesn't work.
Does Rincewind
Nice
have...
drum. Pity it's broken, though.
Yeah, Rincewind doesn't have much to say about it. But a lot of the thoughts about time travel come from this specific place here, as well as all over the place. But really, I was looking back over some footage. You see these people with bandages on their arms and legs, and this person who's completely bandaged up. You try to talk to this little guy.
Yeah, go away. I've had enough. I've just been beaten to a pulp without so much as an explanation. You keep your distance or I'll scream.
It seems like maybe that's got something to do with it. Like he's saying, stay away from me. Because I interpreted it as stay away from me, you got me into trouble. But no. And then also once when you're talking to Mario, or the barman here, as it says, he's talking about the counterwise wine and the effect to give you a hangover the night before. Rinston said he doesn't remember the night before, and the barman says that's proof. But it might be because of what's going on here.
No! Go away! No ghosts! No ghosts!
Relax, son. I'm a wizard. Let me buy you a drink. So, what's all this about ghosts then, old son?
In my room, a vile creature from the nethermost depths. It took me gate pass, and then it just left. Oh, I'll never forget the horror.
Gate pass? You said you'll never forget. As in, you could give me a detailed account, blow by blow, so to speak?
Well, yes.
Oh, just for the record, so to speak. Mind if I take all of this down?
Well, shouldn't I lie on a couch or something?
Feel free.
Would it improve matters?
Nah. Tell me about this gate pass.
Gate pass?
Sorry, did I say gate pass? Tell me about this ghost.
Oh, it was horrible. There it stood, all swirling and all spectral, a veritable vision straight out of the dungeon dimensions. It burst straight out of the doorway. I got a weak heart, I have. I fainted clean away.
Ah. Fainted without seeing anything? Like the activities of this ghost, for instance?
No, nothing. Well, I saw nothing except it reached below my jewel box, get the letter opener from the secret compartment beneath, then open the letter I'd hidden under the mattress, read the note inside, and use the combination in the note to open up the safe.
But apart from that, you remember nothing?
That's right. when I came to, my city pass was gone.
So yeah, this is... I don't know how Rincewind would think to ask these questions and ask them in such a suspicious way to indicate that he really needs to know how to do them. But maybe it's a fourth wall breaking thing. Conina, that's not ringing any bells. Can you describe anything about them? Lady Barbarian, yes, I've seen them. I can go to where I think they are. If I remember. Yeah, it's the park. The park is, suspiciously empty. The inn, suspiciously nothing there. Unseen University, the square. I think they're in the square. Because I think I talked to these elderly gentlemen here, and I got the bloomers from them, so I think that's what I need from them. By the way, if anybody wants to know what I've got a banana, string, bloomers, the book that tells me what to do, a ladder. We use the ladder, but we could be using it again. Matches, I think we use the matches. Tomato, we can throw that at the tax collector, but I don't know what good it does. Starch, we haven't used that. Corn, I don't think we've used that. This donkey, we didn't use that. The picture, I don't think we've used that. The mirror, I don't think we've used that. Glass, don't think we've used that. Fertilizer, once again. Frog, yeah, I don't think we've used that either. Because that came out of Rincewind's throat, didn't it, when he was trying to say the spell? So maybe it's useful, maybe it's not. Who knows? Maybe you catch the dragon's breath in the glass? I don't know. And on Rincewind, let's just check if we've got anything. We have a pickpocket ability, which I don't think we've actually used properly. We have the money pouch and the butterfly net. And I think, I'm guessing Conina is the way you'd say that. We haven't really done anything with Dibbler. There's a machine down this alley that we haven't done anything with. We have this Amazon warrior, which may be this Conina, but if we talk to them, let's see what they say.
Greetings, O noble warrioress.
Greetings, O pointy-hatted elf.
Hey?
It is I, Red Sorghum.
Red
chosen
Sorghum.
avatar of the goddess Mothra. I've come to Ankh-Morpork seeking adventure. I've sworn myself to the quest, and may give myself in marriage only to the man who can equal me in combat.
You what? Are you in much demand?
Well, yes, apparently. Under the terms of the Geese, I'm supposed to suffer no insult from any man. Which unfortunately includes wolf whistles, lingering looks, and even passing thoughts of attraction. Which would be alright, but they insist that I wear this get-up. Standard heroine issue. By the way, geese is an archaic word, meaning something like obligations. I really don't want to hear any more jokes about birds.
Inconvenient.
It's ever so cold.
So, do many people actually just want to try and marry you?
Oh yes, happens all the time. Well, I suppose I encourage it, really. I mean, it's been 10 years, and a girl has to settle down someday. They've been lining up in the taverns ever since I got here. I've been killing people non-stop since 10:30.
Ah. So, just tell me a bit with this one. In order to get engaged to you, they have to
Match swords with me, yes.
to the death.
Yes.
Sounds dangerous.
Actually, it's more boring than dangerous. Well, at least from my point of view. Other girls get to debauch with barbarians, and all I get is two-way conversations with the gods.
Really?
Well, it's not as if Mothra, goddess of Stepland, storms and destroyer of Cardboard City, really has anything much to say. I mean, there's the occasional quest aspect of things, but more often than not it just means chopping up some mothballs or getting her a nice rug for tea. I suppose there is a lot of posing, and the chainmail bikinis are nice, but it doesn't fill up a Saturday night, if you know what I mean. You, do know what I mean, don't you?
Sure, I know what you mean.
Mothra even gave me this magic sword, said it was to keep me safe. Bitch. Every time I meet some halfway likable man, I have to kill him.
Well, can't you stop it?
Well, no, it's a magical curse, you see. For instance, if I even suspected that you found me attractive, I'd be forced to do something really totally unpleasant. Probably involving spleens.
Spleens?
It's an organ. Not sure what it does apart from ooze green.
Yeah. Yeah, ooh, yeah, well, I...
Mm-hmm.
well, I
Please. Please do suggesting.
I fancy you then, eh?
I'm never so pleased. Of course, I feel a lot more comfortable with you in a dress.
So I think we've talked to her about everything. If anybody wants to go through, give her the bloomers.
Well,
Maybe. I mean, she was complaining about being cold, wasn't she? Let us...
that doesn't work.
Okay, try picking it up.
That doesn't work.
Gosh. Oh, hang on.
Now, clearly, this is a Hublander Amazon warrior. This is easily told by her costume, the set of her sword, the characteristic goblin-like accoutrements, the firm musculature, powerful, unbridled, straining against the taut fabric. Mere textile scarcely able to contain the ripe, majestic swelling of a...
What are you staring at? What?
Yeah, this...
That doesn't work.
Unfortunately, a lot of things which you think might make sense. This is the problem with these types of games, really, isn't it?
Work.
Okay, can we not put the things on the luggage and just pop it there? So, other things, I'm not sure if she'd want. There's a tax collector. We can't go into the meeting hall, I don't think, here. There's a notice board. What does the notice board say?
That doesn't work.
Okay, maybe try reading the notice board.
Alchemists Anonymous. Get rid of that banging habit.
Indeed, I don't think there's anywhere to go around here. Tax collector, the sign. I think we read it, but...
What's this thing? Soliciting without a license?
And there's the Liverpool Street Starfish. Over here. By the way, if anybody at any time has any suggestions, and West, if you have any hints, if you've managed to look through anything to find anything, please do say. I'm really, really very lost. Because I think this is the psychiatrists, or psychotricherists, or whatever that they're called. And I think this is the milkmaid person.
No talking. If you're
You have the
mad,
solution.
don't
Okay.
run around and everybody else.
Do you know what might be my next step? Because, yeah, if we...
Now, why is she dressed as a milkmaid?
The milkmaid.
Are you him?
And this is the conversation.
No, you couldn't be. He would know who he was.
I suppose I should come to expect this kind of thing in my life.
So who are you then?
The mighty wizard, Rincewind.
Oh, is that all? Well, I'm sure he wasn't a wizard. I think I remember him smelling of fish.
Look, who do you want to meet?
Okay.
Him, my beloved, my long-lost paramour. He's been missing ever since I was a child.
So,
Patience.
Well, it's all very traumatic, I think. They said I really ought to find myself a trauma, then go and see the psychotricherist. Everybody's doing it.
I can imagine.
So you're here for a bad memory, then?
No? Why'd you ask?
Well, that's a dunce's cap you're wearing, isn't it? You look like a pencil.
This is a wizard's hat. A garment of great austerity and history.
Oh, it must be ever so good for storing things.
I don't want to talk about it. The uniform is not negotiable.
Fine.
What's this about a beloved of yours? True love, is it?
I last saw my true love in the Ramtop Mountains. It was a sign, you see. A sign that my life was to be spent in alpine pursuits. That's why I became a milkmaid.
Really? How fascinating.
I learned to yodel too.
Oh, dear.
so yeah, I'm not sure if there's something to do. She mentioned them smelling of fish. We have a picture of an octopus, but I really don't think that's going to help me here.
That doesn't work.
But we might as well just see, because...
No, I can't seem to do that.
Exactly.
No, I can't seem to do that.
Correct buttons to do things. I don't have anything else which would smell of fish here currently, I don't think. So my guess is that I've got to get those two together somehow. I mean, how correct is that guess? Because obviously I've been to her, I've been to him, talked about things, and I don't seem to have the opportunity to bring the other up to the other. Don't need to worry about that. Okay. So that was a square. I get ever so lost. There's an alley. I think I went to that alley. This is the street. This is a blanked out area. This is the shade which we can't go into. You can do what you need to do in the barber shop. Okay. Let's go there and let's have a think about things. So, is there anything further over this direction? Not that I can do here. Okay, this is the couch.
That doesn't work. Yes, still fails to create that relaxing atmosphere, though.
Okay, so we have a couch which we don't seem to be able to do much with. There's a diploma on the wall.
Diploma from the Academy of Barbering, Bloodletting, Leechery, Tooth-Pulling and Associated Self-Mutilations Academy.
Indeed, there's a picture.
Our first customer. I wonder if he was the last.
Some apparatus here.
Extractors, drills, needles. Look, let's not go into this too deeply, okay?
Okay. It's a pile of papers or something. We can't really do anything with that. Oh, there's a pocket here. I'm getting a thought. Maybe I tried this. But...
I think the medical and hair care professions still have a long way to go. Hello there.
Oh, hello.
yeah, we've done
I suppose
enough.
it's quite a...
Done enough talking. He's got to think about things. I've got to go to Rincewind, get the pickpocket, try to use that on the pocket. Okay. Okay.
That doesn't work.
I don't think I got anything from that. Maybe...
Hello there.
Oh, hello.
I suppose it's quite a sensuous sort of job then, playing with women's hair all day.
So he's going to think about it. Can I... Instead of pickpocketing a pocket, as you might think, maybe I can...
Doesn't work.
Don't do that. Maybe I can pickpocket the hair roller.
Leave that hair roller alone. Oh, what are you doing? Get out of my pocket!
That doesn't work.
Does this person have pockets? Can I steal their shoes? Is there anything else?
Ah, yes, all right. Hello.
Young man, you will have the honor of first witnessing my new ensemble. I shall now set a trend that will rock the fashion world.
Curly hair, suit yourself.
What?
Suit yourself, I mean, it might not be your style.
And what would you know about it? I never take fashion advice from a man wearing a dress.
So, was I supposed to get something from the pocket or not? What else might we be able to use here? Hello, would you like a frog?
That doesn't work. I wonder why she smells of brimstone.
Maybe some starch. Try talking to the woman again. Okay, hang on.
Ah, yes, all right. Hello.
Young man, you will have the honor of first witnessing my new ensemble. I shall now set a trend that will rock the fashion world.
Curly hair, suit yourself.
What?
Suit yourself, I mean, it might not be your style.
And what would you know about it? I never take fashion advice from a man wearing a dress.
I'm sorry, I'm being incredibly dense if I'm supposed to glean anything from that. Oh, hang on, I'm having a thought.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. I wonder why she smells of brimstone.
And
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
not that I can tell. Because, yeah, you get options to talk to people. If you talk to them, they appear at the top of the screen.
Hello.
And you don't get...
Curly hair, suit yourself.
What?
Suit yourself.
And what would you... I never...
You don't get the options at the top. Doing research, okay. Cool. This is the helpline experience that I'm looking for. So, oh dear. Just doing some pointer roving just in case there's a pixel somewhere which I need to know about. I'm imagining there's something else that you have to do beforehand to be able to talk to her about it. But, I mean, logically, would a banana work? I don't see how. Would string work? Possibly. Would the bloomers work? I don't know. I don't think the lad's going to be helpful. I don't think we want to set fire to her. Or throw a tomato at her. I mean, we can try. We have it, don't we?
That doesn't work.
No. Don't know the glass would help. Don't know the donkey would help, or the corn, or the octopus picture, or the frog. I think we tried that anyway. Starch. I don't know. I thought mirror. Maybe show her a picture, an image of herself. Maybe she'll go, "Oh no, this doesn't work here. Have the hair roller." But
Rather an ornate little mirror, that.
if it's like very, very specific like that.
Well, at least I suppose it's a hair roller. Is that a curl in your hair?
Impudent wretch, of course it is.
Just asking. So it's definitely a roller then?
What?
In your hair. A hair roller.
Well, of course it is. If it wasn't a roller, then why would it be there?
You wouldn't,
Wouldn't what?
you wouldn't say it's a bit, unusual at all?
Good heavens, no.
Right, you are then. Oh, so you're having your hair set in a traditional style?
Traditional?
With rollers and curls? Oh, yes, it should look very quaint.
Quaint?
Yeah, well, a busy woman like yourself can't always be expected to keep up with the new trends.
What? Don't be absurd. Barber, I shall have my hair set straight.
A very wise choice, madam.
And then he puts it in his pocket. Okay. Thank you, West. I mean, there's a certain series of events
Hello there.
that you have to follow. I mean, I already knew it was a hair roller. It said hair roller when I went over it. I didn't need to inspect it to know it was a hair roller. Okay. Now I think...
I've never seen a metal hair roller before.
Yeah. Yeah, these are the little things that can catch you out. So I knew what it was. I knew I probably wanted it. And I had to inspect it to be able to talk to somebody about it. Oh gosh, no, don't go that way. Go in here.
Well, at least it's easy enough to get back in.
I mean, maybe that makes sense to people. Maybe people would have thought to do that. Maybe I'm the odd one out here. There's a possibility. I'm a very odd one. I could very much be the odd one out here. Right, Arch-Chancellor. If I look in the luggage, I will have this, which hopefully she'll push the story forward somewhat.
That's good, but off with you. There's still more work to be done.
Dang it, I've got to figure out how to do the dragon. I was hoping you hand in the first 4 things, and then it's like, oh, you're having trouble with the dragon. Well, let's do this other thing. That feels very much like a click of things, increasing frustration until you get the order right kind of puzzle. That's good. You know, I don't want to be complaining about nothing. So, somehow I've got to get to the dragon. Somehow I've got to get the dragon's breath. Somehow. That's the kitchen down here. Where was the library? There's the library. Because I'm absolutely sure it's got something, or at least some part of the story, has got something to do with L-Space. And, I mean, I think West and Starl, you definitely know what L-Space is. So I'm imagining Stars knows what L-Space is as well. But I think maybe it's at a different point in the story you might be able to come here to be able to access the L-Space. Because I don't think we can do it at the moment. Because I think there's a label that appears if you can. And I don't have a label here. But yes, if you don't know what L-Space is, when you're watching going, what is she blathering about? L-Space is the space or time or whatever that connects all libraries and big collections of books together. L-Space because library space, I'm guessing. So So yeah, any large collection of books has a tendency to warp space and time. I think the example given is if you go into a small bookshop or such like that, you'll find all these nooks and crannies and things like that. And once you think you've got to the end of a corridor, you'll find there's another one going off. I mean, I'm thinking of like there's a particular Waterstones that I've been in, which you think you're in one side of it, and then you go to the other side, and and you definitely feel like you're walking into like a different building, because there's basically two buildings right next to each other. They've bashed through some of the walls in order to do it, and you can tell you're going from one floor down to another floor, so from one building to another building, and there's like these small corridors and things and whatever. So basically, it's about how large collections of books warp space and time, and of time obviously because you can get lost in the books, literally and figuratively. And so yeah, that means that the space and time warping connects all large collections of books, libraries, and things like that all together throughout space and throughout time. And so yeah, this is the idea of L space. So it's a teleportation and teleportation and time travel device. And hello, Erodian, nice to see you around. I know I haven't been around for a long time, and you hadn't been around for a little while before that, but nice to see you. So yeah, howdy. So I need Dragon's Breath. The way that I'm thinking, I don't think that the dragon will want a banana. Don't know if the string's going to help. Don't know if the bloomers are going to help. Ladder, maybe we can get up to where the dragon is with that. I don't know. We've got matches. Maybe we'll get on like terms with the dragon. You know, hey, I can do fire too. That's very nice of you to say, Erodian. It's good to have you around. I just want to know, you like the BBC Micro stuff and whatever, don't you, Erodian? I just want to draw your attention to, if you didn't know about it, that Sentinel Proxima, who you might know, is playing through some Repton levels from the Lost Realms, which you may know was a thing that was released quite a while ago now. I made some levels. They didn't make it into, the released version, but they were going to be part of a follow-up, which hasn't happened. Cool. Yeah, and currently, Sentinel Proxima is currently playing through my levels, these Vivace levels. And plus, if you know Repton, you'll know what this signifies. The most recent video, possibly one of my most devious levels, as I said. Which, of course, I'm proud of. But anyway, back onto the game. Hopefully we can figure something out with this. Where am I going? Here, here, and then here. So, mirror? Maybe we can get the dragon to breathe on the mirror? That makes some sense and might ring some kind of bell, actually. Starch, that's not going to help, I don't think. These aren't going to help. And a glass, perhaps you could capture the dragon's breath in a glass, but you'd have to be very careful. I'm thinking maybe it's the mirror, Thinking it's the mirror. And I'm having another thought. I might have tried this already, though. Up. Here we go. Because we can see the dragon here, or the shape. I'm sure I've tried this. But maybe we can use the mirror to attract a dragon.
That doesn't work. Yes, a mysterious shape, a sinister shape, a shape fraught with
Shapeness.
shapeness. It must be a plot element, Otherwise, there'd be a better label.
We know what it is. I mean, this is the first room you enter, so... I don't think there's anything else we can do to draw the attention of the dragon. I mean, maybe light a match. Wave it at the dragon.
That doesn't work.
No. So I think the dragon is on top of the palace. In fact, let's just go back in there and just see if there isn't a label just to say that it is the palace and we're not looking in the wrong place. No, it's not a label, I can tell. But it looks rather palacey, doesn't it? Schmog looking schmug, indeed. What is Smaug? Schmaug or Smog or... A smorgasbord of options. Ah, dear. Because yeah, also there's the gong that's in the main hall. There's this guy with the prunes out here. I don't know what we're doing. So the dragon, you can see the dragon's up here. That is the dragon, isn't it? No, that's Rincewind. They're both red, okay. But palace. So I'm guessing it's there. Hill, we don't have much to do with the hill. I'm guessing the city gate for when we do get the gate pass. So when we do go through time, that's when we can get that. Let's see where the dragon is going. Setting fire to things over there. Not stopping. Well, maybe stopping to let an animation play, but I don't think actually stopping. But yeah, they're at the palace. Do I have to talk to the guards again? No, the guards are just gone. We had a bit of quipping with the guards, but the guards are gone now. Let me just see if I'm not being silly. No, you just go out if you go that way. And yeah, there's those people there. This is the bathroom back here. Oh, and that's the fool. This is the bathroom. We can go in here and we don't really get much. We got the mirror from here. And there's a bath and a coat stand, a dressing table. And you can't carry on further through here in a big mirror.
Ah, the jumbo size. Love those lampwicks.
Indeed, hang on. That is a suspicious pixel right there. No. Sure we might have got the mirror from here or something we got from here. And really what we'd like is to be able to go up the stairs or something. But I mean, we've talked to the patrician so much and it's always been the same thing.
Sir, I hope you've
Non-disruptive, non-dragony business. Let's ask about the dragon anyway.
Serious business. Well, yes.
Really?
Ah, well, it's all pretty grim stuff, actually. You see, I've come to get some action happening about this dragon business.
What?
Well, that is...
Now listen to me. There are no such things as dragons. They are a physical impossibility.
Indeed.
No ifs, buts, or maybe. I've had enough. The next person who mentions dragons in my presence will be off for a trip to the information gathering technicians. Extremely quickly.
I brought...
I just thought...
Yeah?
Oh, right you are then.
Gosh, I've brought up dragons so much.
I'll just go and stand over here then, all right?
How about Chucky? Can we talk to Chucky?
Chucky bite nasty wizard.
a suspiciously animated jester's staff.
Indeed.
And
Yeah, we've had enough of Chucky. I don't know if there's anything. I mean, these are
this seems
things.
like a good cue to cease this whole silly conversation.
Maybe if we can get these people to say something about dragging on or just dragons. But gosh, West, do we have any direction? I've gone off track, okay. Because the dragon's on top of the building. I had a destroy. The dragon is literally on top of this building. That's why I assumed that I want to be here. I'm not going on at you at all, West. It's just the game. You know, it's like, there's a dragon on top of this building. Surely I'm meant to access it via this building. On a different rooftop. Gosh. Well, the ones that are close by, we've got the Unseen University. We can't do anything here. Oh, that's a drum. There's the drum, there's the square. Anything here? Can we go behind? No. What does the bouncer say?
Greetings.
Yeah. Hello. Are you, it begins with a T. A troublemaker?
No? No, why do you ask?
Oh, well, I'm bored, see. That's the downside of being a bouncer. You have to wait minutes sometimes for a decent fight. It's too quiet. Standing here with nothing to do. It gets so boring sometimes. I hit my own head for just something to do. I mean, unless someone actually asks you to thump them, there's nothing to do except wait.
You're paid for this?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just begins with a T. Thump people.
What? At random?
Oh, I don't use no complicated stuff like at random.
Oh, John Pertwee. I mean, I can...
Just thump people what cause trouble in the bars.
I can definitely see it. Or hear it.
Saves wear and tear on the knuckles. Anything is the boredom. It's almost as if I hear people asking to be thumped. I might change my job to just thumping anybody who comes by. Taking things too far.
Well, it's quite a jump.
Did anybody get the number of that donkey cart? No.
Say that. I thought you say thump. Sorry. One of them mistaken identity thingies. Is your head all right?
Did you get the number of that donkey cart?
Didn't hit you too hard, did I?
Yeah, thank you, Mother. Oh, I'm fine. It's just a little lump.
Oh, sorry. There I go again. A creature of impulse. You look a bit seedy. Are you all right?
I don't feel so good. I think I'm going into a bit of a slump.
Oh, sorry. Oh, where can I put my face? See, when you say that, I thought you say...
Yeah, excuse me, I think I hear someone calling.
Yeah, it's a good idea for Rincewind, but, yeah, no. He has a way of finding his way into trouble. So yeah, my thought of talking to the bouncer, maybe he can thump me to the top of the building. Instead of downwards, upwards might be a good... But no, and this does bring up another thing that I remember about this game, if my memories are correct. The donkey cart. The donkey cart is something. I can't remember what it is about the donkey cart, but there's definitely something about the donkey cart. We talked to the Hublanders. I don't think we can talk to these adorable little mages or whatever they are down here. There doesn't seem to be any stairs upwards. But let's walk along and find out if we can see anything elsewhere. An area hint. I'm guessing I'm in the wrong place. Oh, hang on. There's a trapdoor.
That characteristic scent of turpentine, crushed cockroaches and recycled beer. This must lead to the wine cellar.
I'd get my my VHS or a VHS of trapdoor and wave it at you if I knew where they were. I have, because I don't have a VHS player at the moment, but I have a mostly. I think I actually have a full collection of trapdoor on VHS. Okay, there are eyes in the darkness.
Ah, yes. Standard gleaming white eyes. Probably attached to a standard black shaggy monster. I wonder if it'd help if I sang about my favourite things.
I don't think it would be a problem.
Yes.
Yeah, we already seen that. More eyes. Well, Rincewind, what's the worst that could happen? Well, he certainly doesn't want to go down there. I mean, really, look at this. I mean, that's not helping us, certainly, but look at this. Once again, it's even more that I don't know what to do with. I mean, I do have matches. I don't know. I clicked go instead of use. Ugh. No.
That doesn't work.
Rincewind is vehemently against doing anything in that room that you can't do from that first step. Luggage, please.
That doesn't work.
Okay, wrong button. Anything up here? No. There doesn't look to be any other stairs. Can we talk to the barman about a trapdoor?
No, not particularly. Why?
Just wondering, what is there to drink?
Well, it's all a matter of suiting the clientele, friend. What do you think the sort of person who frequently frequents this
Yes.
bar would like to have for his drinkies? What'll it be?
Is this one of those tough, brutal bars?
Yeah. Not through actual planning, mind. I mean, it just sort of develops.
Then I'll have the usual. A glass of gin served at room temperature with a human air in it, please.
Ah, yeah. I've just checked, and we're all out of gin.
Whiskey?
No.
Rice wine? Pernod? Absinthe? Scumble?
No.
Old Barrel Bender Stout?
I think it's off, sir.
Off? How can stout go off? It kills bacteria. You can clean privies with it.
Well, it's more sort of settled, sir. All the black colouring sort of swimming round the bottom. Same things happen to the elderberry wine. Well, I say the same thing, but it's more like lumpy. It's probably all right, though.
Ah, thank you. So, what have you got that hasn't got lumps in it?
Oh, tons of stuff. Incidentally, sir, I don't know if you've noticed that rather impromptu pun there. Rather good, I thought. It could have meant tons, T-U-N-S, type of barrel, or tons, T-O-N-S, in its colloquial usage meaning lots.
Yeah. Very, very good, yeah. So, you got lots then?
Well, no, not really.
So, is there anything here to drink today?
Well, yes, sir. It is a bar. I mean, not much use having a bar if there's no actual beer being served here. Today, we have beer actually on tap.
That doesn't smell like beer. That smells like Zynmouth's Lacantare splenetic emollient.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's very similar to beer, sir.
Similar? It's one of the most deadly prescription medicines ever devised by man.
Prescription,
How
though.
can it possibly be similar?
Well, it is a liquid, sir.
Well, I'm not touching it. I'll just have a glass of water.
What? As in water taken from the River Ank? Whew, you're braver than I thought.
Ah, I see your point. Well, give us a Zynmouth's Lacantare splenetic emollient then, please.
I mean, can we yoink the tankard? Yeah, just right in front of them. I mean,
That doesn't work.
pubs are used to you're stealing their tankards and stuff, aren't they?
One tankard, Brumeldium bladderbuster sized.
And this was just a random thought because I talked to him before. He talked about counterwise wine. I don't know enough of what spleens do and what an emollient is to be able to answer that question, unfortunately. Yes, an area hint would be very, very good, West, and there might indeed be a brew down there. Obviously, it reminds me of a song. It reminds me of a game, but reminds me of a song about the game. If people don't know, the song is by MC Frontalot, and it's called... Oh, it's Pitch Dark, I think it's called. Okay, so I don't know if there's a way to get up onto this roof. The only other roof which is moderately nearby would be from the square. Obviously, I'm waiting just for West to give any kind of hint. Enter the alley. Okay. Oh, I feel silly now. That's the street, that's the alley. Because you do get onto the roofs in the alley, don't you? If you walk... Yes. However... does this look like where...
Yes, that will be the tower in the town square.
Tower in the town square.
Post-dynastic architecture much.
Can we go over there? Oh. What? Oh. Oh, gosh. I don't know if notes would have even helped me, Sally. Uh-oh. Hey, look.
Slippery, is it?
It's fine, I assure you.
Maybe you'd better just spit on your hands.
That's going to make it even slipperier, isn't it?
It might be worth a try.
But then I'll slip and die.
Is that really so bad, philosophically speaking?
It is from where I stand, yes.
Death does have its positive aspects, you know. It's easy to do lying down. Also, have you ever considered the saving on food, rent, and clothing?
Are you saying that this is my appointed time to die?
Well, since you put it like that, no. But I thought, there he is, and I'm happening to be passing, you know. It's a kind of outreach policy.
If it's all the same, I'd rather wait.
Oh, if you insist. I'll see you later.
How much later?
Don't start reading any long books.
Of course.
Wizards have the honor, albeit a dubious one, of being claimed personally by death. Not only that, but wizards can actually see and talk with death. Despite rumors to the contrary, he is not a cheery dinner companion.
Okay, well, this tip is being very...
Oh, it's got a knob on the end.
Indeed, like a wizard's staff, and I realise I've come up here without my luggage. And I don't have what I need on me. Here is the palace.
That's the palace. The patrician lives there. Down in the cellars, other people don't live for quite so long.
And here is the dragon.
I do wish that creature wouldn't keep looking over this way and licking its chops. That doesn't work.
Yes, you can't just walk over that. I mean, you can walk to this this tower. Just can I exit, please?
That doesn't work.
Can I just?
Yes, a good example of post-dynastic October Roke. Oh dear, I think I'm going to be rather ill.
Can I go down, please, Rincewind? Can we just get off here and go? Oh, there we go. For some reason it was there. Okay, I need my luggage. So I think I need to go into the window here. Right, luggage. What I need is... No, Rincewind, come back here. What I need... Can I give my pouch to the luggage? Drop. I can't give my pouch.
Hang on to this myself.
That wasn't Eric Idle.
I'll hang on to this myself.
That wasn't Eric Idle at all. Somebody trying to pull off fast one there. And yeah, I can't get rid of that in the luggage. So I can only take one thing. I think it's the mirror that I want. Because we know dragons like shiny things. As I said, I kind of remember some things of this, and I think this is what you do here. But it's been probably decades since I last saw anybody play or played this game myself. I can't remember which one it was. I don't know how I would have got to this point. I mean, probably the internet would have been available when I did it, so, you know. Do I do something with the mirror? There we go.
Ooh. Magnificent. Now get out there and slay them.
And the dragon's gone from there now. This is, yeah, the down only appears there, but I suppose you do go around the side of the building, don't you? Right. So yeah, I think we just need to go to the Arch-Chancellor. Present the mirror, which should have some dragon's breath on it now. And then, who knows? West, judging by the size of the guide you're looking at, about how far through are we? Let's go out here. Close to the end of Act 1. How many acts are there? Oh, okay, we might not be finishing this today then. Let's try at least to get Act 1 done. I was thinking we were going to be in the end because it's like collect these things and whatever, but no, this is a bigger game than I thought. And remembered. Though not like I remembered much. So yeah, dragon breath, it just says it.
Look,
Rincewind, you know what you went through to get that. Why up?
Excellent. Well done, that man. Now that you've finished all the tedious work, all we need is a truly heroic wizard to actually trace the lair and take all of the glory. All right, Breakwind, you may go and try to do something useful around here. No more big dinners for slackers.
right. Well, I'll just slink off down this corridor, shall I?
Right.
Good day, Rincewater.
And you'll handle the gold. I mean, the dragon. You'll just take care of everything.
Yes, quite right.
Perhaps I should volunteer to assist, sir, having had hands-on experience in your actual dragon locating equipment.
Don't be ridiculous, man. We need someone of character and virility, of strength and guile. Someone, in short, who is not you.
What has 100 eyes, drinks blood, and is bright purple?
Good grief, boy. How should I know?
Well, there's one there right behind you. I hope that's not a valuable rug.
Right, we're trying to find the dragon, I guess, here then. By the chirps. Not in the shades. Is it in this suspicious place over here? No. Ooh. Oh no. No, we can't go down there. We can't go in there, but it's very... Oh, hang on. Some random clicking. Okay.
Rich! I'm rich! I'm fabulously wealthy! I'm comfortably well off!
I feel those lines are from something. I can't think of what it is if they are.
It's all mine! And no big, ugly lizard is gonna stop me!
Ahem.
Hi, dragon.
However, when I say ugly, I don't, of course, mean lacking in considerable wit, charm, charisma, attractiveness, teeth, claws. Hush! Yes, sir. I'm shutting up now.
I am angered, little man. I am angered and I am sorrowful. An evil brotherhood has pulled me from my ancient place of rest and have bent me to their will. I am being used for evil ends. They are inside my head. I cannot stand it. I am not naturally an evil creature. I wish only to return to my home dimension. Seek out this evil brotherhood and destroy the spells that control me, or else they shall force me to kill again. I cannot fight off their powers much longer.
Ah, yes, well, how do I break this spell?
You must uncover the secret brotherhood. Each of them must own a golden artifact. 6 artifacts used to summon me here. Bring the golden trinkets to me, and I can sever the Brotherhood's control over my mind.
Yes, but where do I find this brotherhood? You said that it was secret.
Seek out the one who stole the Book of Dragon Summoning from the Unseen University Library. He shall lead you to the others.
Well, I suppose I'd better get out and get on with the job then.
Oh, by the way, they really are building me up for a major rampage. If you fail to stop them, you will probably end up gritting down someone's path next winter.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah. I was just chilling out. Okay. Barn. Yeah, I want to just have a look in the barn because I noticed there's a thing on the wall. I noticed there's a mouse. I want to vibe with a mouse. Hey. Hey.
Still looks like dry grass to me.
You know, this is out of time. They've got Hamilton lyrics in here. Hey, hey, hey. Anyhow, moving on. Oh, the mouse is gone.
A screwdriver. Just what I've always wanted.
Well, you never know, Rincewind. Dragon is sitting there like...
That doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't want to screwdriver the luggage. Oh, look, I've got all this gold. Treasure, 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 treasure.
This one isn't treasure. I describe it as valuable.
Okay, maybe we're supposed to read them in order then. Hang on.
Treasure? Ah. This isn't treasure. This is booty. This one is almost treasure, but with a wee hint of bullion about it.
There we go. So I've got booty in my trunk. Let's see if the dragon has anything else to say, shall we?
A massive, scaly, city-roasting, all-destroying, foul, lump and slavering...
Ahem.
Yes, they are right in front of you.
yet somehow majestically beautiful dragon.
Good, Rincewind.
I'd rather not. Wizards and flames don't go together.
Right, well, let me, just so that we've got this done, save the game. Yes, I do. And Starly and West. Starly, since you're the one who wanted me to play this game in the first place, and West, because you're giving me hints. How long do you have left today to help out? West to help and Starly to watch. Gosh, it's really doing a lot of saving there, isn't it? You think it's dinner time? Okay, so you'd like to stop right there. Thank you very much. Ah, gosh. So yeah, we've got it all saved. You can have your dragon dinner. I'll do wrapping things up. We can carry this on. We'll see when is good. Because as I say, I need to have a Starly and a West available. I've fulfilled my contract. That is good. But yeah, I need to have a Starly and a West available to do this for the reasons I have outlined. On window. Here I am. Hello. So yeah, I think that is what it is. We'll figure out another time. I'll let people know in the Discord and stuff like that. And yeah, if there's anybody else, anywhere else that I am that people would want me to update, tell people when I'm streaming, which is easy enough to do, please let me know. I usually just go for Discord because it's easy enough. I don't use Twitter too much nowadays. I don't want to use Twitter too much nowadays. So I'm sure everybody understands that. I can do I think I can do the YouTube community thing, but it's like, do people want me to use that? Or everybody okay with just like Discord and that? Anybody, any comments, any thoughts, let me know. All the avenues I mentioned earlier are open to do so. Yeah, before I go, I just want to reiterate, please watch Central Proxima's playthroughs of these games. They provided some levels themselves to this project. They actually had theirs end up in this version of the game. I have to wait for maybe whenever to do that. And if you want to ask any questions to Bing here. Let's see. How do I end a Twitch stream about Discworld? Let's see what it says for us to do. How to end a Twitch stream? Well, that's a good first search. Let's see what else we can get here. Hello, this is Bing. I can help you with some information on how to end a Twitch stream. According to the web search results, there are different ways to end a Twitch stream, depending on what device and software you're using. Oh. You can close or click end. This is not what I want. This is not what I want. I mean, what oh, here we go. We've got what should I say here. Okay. Before ending your stream, it's a good idea to thank your viewers, followers, and subscribers and donors for their support and engagement. You can also announce your next stream schedule or any other updates. Some streamers like to play a song or a video at the end of the stream as a farewell gesture. As for Discworld, it is a series of fantasy novel by British author Terry Pratchett that features a flat world balanced on the backs of 4 elephants which stand on the back of a giant turtle. It is a popular and humorous franchise that has inspired many adaptations, including games, comics, films, and TV shows. Well, it's not quite what I asked. Yeah. Roll VT. I mean, I can kind of do that, but it's kind of broken at the moment. Let me see. KTTV now, so trailer here. It's kind of broken at the moment. So yeah, that I still have that, but it's in the 720p version. So it's up in the corner, but I hope that was an enjoyable segue. I'm sure you heard the music of it. Let me just check. Yeah, it should be playing the music and such like that. But yeah, that's still there. It's just obviously difficult. That's why I found I found this scene, which is very broken because it's supposed to be the 720p version. You can see the background is all up in that corner, and all the things are sent. You know, hang on, how do I do this? Like you know. But I have the 1080p version as well. But yeah, so that is that. And so we have forgot one thing. Tracy. I'm sorry I nearly forgot you. You better not forget me. I'm unforgettable. You are unforgettable, Tracy. Great to see you too, Herodian, and great to see everybody else. Do you have much to say? I think we have to go. We can't really keep West and Starly around too much, and Stars in the background because they want to eat. They want to eat. Otherwise they'll go starving, and they're going feed me, feed me, feed me. See, man, that's a different thing, isn't it? That's a different thing. That's Little Shop of Horrors. Okay. Well, I am green, and I'm a mean green dino from, well, not really mean, but I am green. From not from outer space. Anyhow. I think I should let people go. Bye. It's always a pleasure with Tracy. It's a mean green mother from outer space, and she's bad or mad, whichever one it is. Maybe it's both. I don't know enough. But anyway, if anybody have any suggestions about what song they want to play out, I mean, according to Bing's AI, it's a good thing to play a song out and stuff like that. I've already thanked people for staying subscribed at the start of the stream, but thank you for doing that. Anybody have a song? They don't even have to do the points for it. Anybody have a song they really, really want to hear? The Repton Ice level. Gosh, that's going into the archives slightly here, but we can probably do that. Where are we? Repton Rock Icy I've got, or do you want the well, let's see, do you want this one? Or did you want the other one, which I'm not sure what? Here we go, it's this one. Did you want this one? So the more upbeat one or the more calm, laid back one? Which one do you think? Do you want? Ouch! Ouch! Repton, I see. Okay. Oh yeah, it says the names down there, doesn't it? So yeah. So as I said, I don't know when the next stream is going to be. I'm going to have to work it out with Starly and West. Maybe next Wednesday at possibly the latest. Maybe if that's good for you, I'll talk to you off stream. Let me know off stream. We'll figure it out. But yeah, if you want to try and have it sooner, let me know. That's to Starly and West. Anyhow, yeah, I will get to the right place here. Play the song out, and as usual, it may take a while. It's taken a few months for this one, but I still shall see you next time. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye.